93, Texoma's Weather Authority.
Hello and thank you so much for joining us. I'm Carney Porter. We're interrupting your regularly scheduled programming with the chance of severe weather. We wanted to make you more informed and help you better prepare for what lies ahead. So joining me now is the Wichita Falls Fire Chief, Cody Melton. Hi, Cody. Thank you so much for joining us this afternoon.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you. So where are you right now with the information, and what are you expecting as we go into the evening hours?
Sure. So we met earlier today about 1 p.m. with city officials, county officials, to just kind of talk about the weather, what we're expecting, and if we get what they're calling for, kind of what could happen. We've been through this in 2007, 2015, so it's mainly out of an abundance of caution more than anything, but we just want to be well prepared.
Now, speaking of that preparation, you talked about years past flooding issues. Are there areas of Wichita Falls or the county that you feel are more prone to the flooding possibility?
Sure. I think Tanglewood is always an issue when we get some the river crest pretty high, the east side. And the county Horseshoe Bend area. So those are areas that, the population knows that these areas are could be subjected to floods or high water. So, like I said, out of abundance of precaution, we're getting the emergency operations center set up. We're going to have some firefighters out walking, just handing out flyers for maybe people who, don't have cable, don't get on the internet, just to kind of get out there and say, hey, this is what could happen. We're not saying it's going to happen, but and just to keep them prepared as best we can.
And in the case, the worst case scenario does occur, do you have an evacuation plan in place? And if so, what goes into that?
Sure. We're working on one right now. There's no evacuation. There's no mandatory evacuation right now. But really, when you talk about an evacuation, you've got to get city, county, police, fire, other city officials together. So it takes a lot, and a lot goes into it. So it's something that we don't take lightly. But as I said, there's no mandatory evacuation right now. We've got a 4 p.m. briefing, and then we've opened the operations center. So we'll be monitoring this through the night. But mainly, we just want people to be prepared. If something were to happen in the middle of the night, we just want them to know to have a game plan.
And I know a lot of people will hopefully be in their homes if this severe weather occurs. But for those who may be out on the roads or, just not somewhere that's normally their safe space, what advice would you give for them handling that situation if it ever does occur?
Sure. So if we do get a bunch of rainfall pretty quickly, there are some low water crossings in town that a lot of people know about, Broad, East Fort Worth. There's several others, but if the water's high and it's moving, turn around. Don't try and drive through it. Can run you off the road. So really, maybe know a different direction, a different route to a different place. So just be prepared. That's really what we're doing. We're trying to be prepared, and we want the public to be prepared as well.
Well, is there anything else you would like for people to know as you kind of go into this? Like we've mentioned, I know you're monitoring it. Your whole team is monitoring it. But is there anything else you'd like for people to be aware of?
Yeah, I think just stay tuned for updates. We're going to update as soon as we have updates. We'll put it out on Facebook. We'll get it out to you guys. We just want the public to be as informed as possible and as safe as possible.
Absolutely. Safety is number one priority of everyone as we get through situations like this. We are going to be staying with y'all and hoping to get some updates throughout the night if these chances do increase. So we'll keep everyone updated on air and online. So make sure you stay with us throughout the evening and going into the night. Cody, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate all of that information. Let's go.